Ever notice how the most clueless person you know is always confident? No pause, no doubt, no second thoughts. They move fast, they speak first, they never look back. You've seen it. Someone walking the wrong way, confidently leading everyone. Someone explaining rules they completely invented, saying it like facts personally owe them respect. They mess things up, then shrug. Burn the food. Say, that's how it's supposed to taste. Pick the wrong option. Say, trust me. Get proven wrong. Smile. Double down. Keep going. Meanwhile, smart people hesitate. They stop. They think. They replay the thought again. They ask, what if I'm missing something? They check twice. They stay quiet. They wait. And that pause, that moment of doubt, that's where they lose attention. Because we don't reward thinking. We reward certainty. We hear confidence and assume intelligence. We hear caution and assume weakness. The loud one takes space. The thoughtful one steps back. Here's the part that hurts. Doubt isn't weakness. Doubt is awareness. You can't doubt what you don't understand. And you can't question what you never notice. That's why clueless people never stop. That's why they always look unstoppable. And once you see this pattern, you start noticing who really runs the room. Once you notice it, you see it everywhere. The confident ones don't slow down. They don't reflect. They don't correct. They fail forward. They say the wrong thing. People react, so they keep talking. They make a bad choice. Nothing explodes, so they trust themselves more. Mistakes don't stop them. Mistakes train them. Not to improve, but to ignore feedback. Because when you never doubt yourself, every outcome feels like proof. Good result? I knew it. Bad result? Still worth it. They don't ask questions. They make statements. They don't listen. They perform. And people confuse movement with progress. Meanwhile, thoughtful people feel friction. Every choice carries weight. Every action has consequences. They imagine outcomes. They replay conversations. They notice patterns. And that awareness slows them down. Not because they're weak, but because they see more. Confidence feels powerful, but awareness is heavy. That's the trade. Clueless confidence is light. It floats. It spreads. It fills rooms. Thoughtful doubt is dense. It sinks. It waits. It goes unnoticed. So confidence gets attention, and attention becomes influence. Not because it's right, but because it's loud. And that's why the most certain people often understand the least, and why the most thoughtful ones are quietly watching it all happen. Now, watch what happens next. The confident ones move first. They speak loud. They act fast. They take space, even when they're wrong, even when it's messy. They're the ones people notice, the stories people retell. Why? Because action beats thought, because certainty grabs attention. Meanwhile, the thoughtful ones, they pause, they prepare, they wait, they hesitate, sometimes too long. By the time they act, the world already shifted. The loud ones are shaping it, already leaving their mark. Here's the bitter truth. Life rewards the bold, not the correct. Rewards movement, not insight. Rewards someone who looks sure. That's why clueless people gain influence, why mistakes don't stop them. They fuel them. But there's hope. See past the noise. Respect insight over volume. Act with awareness and decisiveness. The loud will grab attention, but you move with intention. And the best part? You don't need to shout. You just need to be the one they can't ignore.